Hello, 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 hello. What's up, people? Can you hear me okay? My OBS is lagging out, so I want to make sure that you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me? Cool, cool, cool. I know it's a black screen at the minute, but that's because apparently the NDA is still active, but the watermarks are gone. So I don't know if I can actually start showing gameplay yet or not. The NDA apparently is supposed to drop in like 8 minutes. And there's no watermarks in the gameplay, so but I don't know, I don't want to break the NDA. I'm going to give it like a couple more minutes and then we'll start showing the gameplay. Hey, what's up, Ricky? Just saw you 5 minutes ago in the Milkies. Good to see you here as well. Yeah, are the other guys playing? Has Milky and Garrett and stuff started playing the game yet? If they've started playing, I'll start playing. You're trying to watch all three? That's insane. Multitasking Ricky here. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna go for it because the NDA is literally just about to drop. So, and they said that when the watermarks go away, that is the sign to play. So let's just get on it, shall we? Now, oh, hold on. Let me just change my thing here. My OBS is lagging out so bad, man. So please let me know how the stream quality is and how everything is. I'm gonna actually take off my controller overlay, I guess. Do you guys want the controller overlay or not? Yeah, let me know how it's coming across on stream because I'm still trying to balance OBS and playing because this game's a bit more demanding than like Skitter XL or Session. You know, it runs a little bit heavier. So I need to know how it's coming across because if I need to dumb down the graphics a little bit to help my computer out, then I'll just do that. I don't really mind. But yeah, let me know how it looks, guys. Hello, everyone, by the way. I hope you're all good. I didn't really say hello. The numbers are gone now. Luggy, that they've literally just removed the numbers. There's no more numbers on screen, as you can see. I'm playing the same version you are. Couple of frame drops, but mostly smooth. Okay. This is a pretty heavy area, so I'll probably go to a quieter part of the map. Yeah, right now they've dropped the NDA is being lifted, so John said, or Jeff said in the chat, Jeff said in the Discord that as soon as you log in and you see the numbers are no longer there, the watermarks moved, then you can post. Then that means the NDA has been lifted and you're allowed to post gameplay. So that is what we're doing. Frames are a little choppy. I make the best fits. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, just let me know. Please keep on top of. Just let me know how the stream is doing because, yeah, my little 1660 Super is it struggles kind of playing and recording at the same time. Also, I do have music playing. If you guys need me to turn up the music, let me know if it's too quiet. The game is playing very smoothly for me right now, but I am just worried that it's lagging a little bit on stream. You can't hear the music? I'll turn the music up in that case. Because we want a little bit of music in the background, you know? It's nice to have a bit of music. It is very quiet though. Hold on. Damn, yeah, my computer is my computer is struggling right now. Jeez. Oh yeah, it's really turned down here. Not sure why it's being this bad right now. It's not usually this bad, but it's kind of chugging along here. No, man, here, the church is the worst part. The church lags so badly for me. Indoor spots do not work very well for me right now. That was such a high thing. Anyway, yeah, hopefully it's playing smoothly enough for you guys. If I need to, I'll dumb down the graphics down to medium. I currently have them on high. Music's a little loud now. It's alright. Let me turn it down here. I tell you what, I'm gonna dumb down the graphics anyway to give my computer a bit of a break here. Let me see if this helps. I also don't like upscaling. So you guys are just gonna have to deal with slightly worse graphics. I am planning on upgrading my system, by the way. I am currently just in the process of like looking up, kind of researching my next upgrades. It's a 1660 Super sleaze, so it's pretty dated. It runs most games, but it's you know it struggles sometimes. All right. I love walling over those things. The music grabbing? No, I don't really do the music grabbing, to be honest. I just listen to the music that's already like in the playlists. Yeah, you know what? The 1660 is like it's pretty good still. I can play pretty much everything on like high settings in 1080p, high settings. Most games can run pretty well. But I'm just in desperate need of an upgrade, so I'm gonna build. My plan is to build a new computer because I just need to build a new one by this point. Yeah, the numbers are gone, man. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have been recommending AMD GPUs over NVIDIA. Hey, if you guys can like up the stream as well, I'd appreciate it. Help it get a bit more traction. I know, obviously, Milky's streaming, Garrett's streaming. There's probably some other guys streaming as well. So it's, you know, I expect a lot of people to be kind of going back and forth. But, yeah, it's just, it's a pretty crowded evening of streaming. You want to see some backflips? I can do a backflip. Hold on. I missed that ledge. Let me pull out a backflip for you. The rolling thing. There's a backflip for you. After the NDA is over, what is your overall... Spamming the hearts, thank you so much. Is it still smooth enough gameplay for you guys? Is it smooth? Is it laggy? My overall opinion in a nutshell, I'm not sure I can fit it into a nutshell, to be honest. I think gameplay-wise, I'm really enjoying it. Gameplay is really smooth. I'm quite addicted to the gameplay, to be honest. Like, I've been playing this every single day for quite a while now. Like, those no replies are too high. Like, I get the urge to want to just play Skate because the gameplay is just like really fun. I'm not graphics wise, like art style wise, like yes, as much as I would love to have like I appreciate you guys letting me know. As much as I would love to have, you know, Skate 2, Skate 3, whatever, kind of more realistic art style, honestly, I don't think the art style is that bad. It doesn't bother me as much as it does other people. I think the gameplay and the animations make up for the bad art style, for me personally. In terms of the free-to-play stuff, and like the microtransactions and all that stuff, I'm not a big fan of all that stuff, obviously. I think that you know, man, I don't know. There's just some stuff that they really could do better for the community. Damn, I was landed on her head. I think as well, the challenges are a bit dull. I don't really enjoy the challenges. I don't enjoy the writing. The writing is super cheesy. Like, I've completed, so basically, like, what am I doing? I've completed all of the missions.
Looks like you're out of stops on this.
Like, I've gone through every single mission because I just grinded through it. The writing is so cheesy. It's so bad. So, I'm not, yeah. It was pretty hard to get through it all, but we did it in the end. But yeah, no, from a gameplay perspective, that's where this game shines for me, to be completely honest. That's what I enjoy the most. Should I turn? It is very bright, vibrant. I like the colors. I'm somebody that likes a lot of colors in my games, to be completely honest. The grinding feels fine. I don't really feel like I can compare it to the other skate games because I haven't played any of the other skate games in kind of quite some time, so I don't really remember how the grinding feels in those ones. Hey, what's up, D-Ashen? You've been on a huge session kick. If there's any session map developers here. Keens. Yeah, man, the challenges and the story are not where this game shines, you know. You're at Hardcore Plaza? I'll come and see you, man, if we're in the thing. I don't have you have to be playing on PC if you want to be in my lobby, though. I don't have cross progression I don't have cross-play activated because I find that the game plays better when you have less people in the lobby, so cross-play is a little overcrowded, I think. I think that if you have cross-play off and it's just PC players, the lobby's a little bit quieter. So, like, let me see how many people are playing right now. Like, there's still a lot of, like, yeah, like, actually, look, that's it. There's literally, according to this, there's only, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's, like, 10 people playing. If I had crossplay enabled, the lobby would be absolutely rammed with people. Yeah, D, the NDA is lifted. Watermarks are gone. You can post gameplay. Everybody that's in the playtest or whatever can post gameplay. How does it feel when grinding kink rails? Does it stay locked in or jumps? It stays locked in. Let me show you. I'll go find a kink rail. Yeah, if you guys that haven't played it want to ask any questions, like, I will answer everything that you guys got. What just happened? Damn, dude. Just lost connection. That's crazy. And there's a problem right there with always online. Look at this. This is the always online problem right here. I'm not surprised this has happened because everybody's probably playing right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you haven't played it, like, I'm here to answer. Yeah, I think the servers went down. They might have. Gonna need to check the Discord on this one. They're not saying anything in the Discord. They might drop some info in this if the server is down. Yeah, it's crossplay and it's cross progression. I appreciate that, man. First time watcher, thank you. Junk. You're back in? Bro, come on, man. What is going on? It says that I'm in a queue, but it says I'm position 0 in the queue. How does that work? Alright, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna load it back up and see what happens here. I'm also gonna close Discord. Okay. I hate having to use the EA app as well. Once it releases on Steam, I'm going to be moving straight over to Steam. It's like when you queue at the grocery store. Usually I don't have issues with the game crashing. It's usually fine. This is the first time it's crashed. Like I've been kicked before because I've not touched my controller in a long time. I've been doing something and it kicks you for inactivity, but yeah, I've not had this happen to me before. Okay, we're back. We're back. V has nothing on Coach Frank. It's true, man. It would have been nice if we had Coach Frank in it, but I think that Jason Lee probably didn't want to be a part of it. Like, Jason Lee kind of isn't... He isn't so much in the skateboarding scene anymore. Like, he's kind of doing his own photography thing. Like, he still is in skateboarding, but he's, you know, kind of focused on other stuff in his career, so... I don't think Jason Lee wanted to be associated with the game. Either that, or he was just way too expensive to even get back. Yeah, Sloppy's here at least. Ugh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, what do you guys think of these, like, blue and yellow skate parks? Old heads remember when people thought Coach Frank was cringe. People don't realize Coach Frank was around before Skate. Like, Coach Frank, Jason Lee created the Coach Frank character, like, to try and sell Stereo Skateboards, which is his company. And Stereo weren't, like, selling very well, so he created the Coach Frank guy as, like, kind of like as a marketing technique to try and sell more boards. I'm talking weird today. And, yes, and that was like 20 odd years ago. Like, Coach Frank has been around for a long time, way before Skate. Can you turn off the line points? Yeah, you can do that. Do you want me to, let me show you guys. So, I think it's in graphics. No, it's in general. You can turn off name tags, scoring trigger, D-pad on HUD, off. So you can have a slightly clearer screen, as you can see. It's a little bit cleaner. Have the challenges reset? That might have been why I was kicked. The challenges might have reset. They have, so... Yeah, we can do some challenges, level up some of these areas. I want that spider web grip tip, so I'm gonna do that. What are we close to leveling up? Yeah, okay, we're pretty close to leveling up these ones, so I guess we'll do some challenges. Why not? People who think Retta was annoying. Yeah, man, I can't believe Retta got, like, people complained so much about Retta that they took him out of, they made him talk less in Skate 3.
Line this one up.
Alright, so bear in mind, I have 0 grind assist on right now, which means I have to do these challenges with, like... It makes challenges way harder when you have no grind assist on. Oh my god. But I do quite enjoy these challenges because I like to... I completely missed that. I like to, like, do really nice lines. What is your thoughts on V? I don't like V at all. The characters are cheesy. Like, it's nice that they brought back Sloppy and Shingo, but the writing is way too cheesy. And Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. That's pretty nice. It's not easy doing these challenges with no grind alignment. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. See what I mean? Right. This is why for challenges, I always turn the grind alignment up because they're just so annoying otherwise. Yeah, dude, the old school barracks with Retta was so much better. Yeah, the stream probably is a bit laggy. Unfortunately, this game just runs a little bit heavy while streaming on my system. Yeah, no complies are just you press A, and then you just do a really quick ollie. A and then ollie. And if you want to do backside, you have to be turning backside at the same time. So, like, I'm turning backside as I do a backside 360 no play. And then you press X if you're in Switch. So I play Goofy, so it's A for me. Honestly, the game is being a little bit laggy right now as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry guys if the stream is being a bit laggy. It's like, I don't really know how I can alleviate that. I might be able to like change a few settings in OBS if that helps. If it's really that bad, like I'll change some settings in OBS so it can be a bit smoother. Yeah, no complies are sick in this game, honestly. Can you do a Nollie 360 inward heel? Yeah, hold on. There you go. They're kind of hard to do, on purpose. I'll slow it down. No offense, but that's an ugly ass trick. I'm not gonna lie. Can you show your settings? What's that, OBS settings? Yeah, if there's some way that I can, you know, because I'm all about better stream quality. Yeah, what do you guys want to even see me do? Like, do you want me to do challenges? Or, like, I mean, I'm just playing right now and just talking about the game. Like, we can finally talk about it. I've been playtesting this for a long-ass time, and, like, I've been under, like, I don't know how many, I've been under, like, 5 different NDAs from EA, and it's so nice to be like, okay, finally we can just post and talk about whatever we want. And I don't have to follow any rules by EA. I can post as, I can stream as long as I want. I can make my videos as long as I want. It's like freedom. It's proper freedom. Oh yeah, you guys, yeah, you want to see a kinked rail? I'll do trick requests if you want to do trick requests, Jove. I love no complies too much, let me tell you. Okay, let me find a kinked rail to show off for whoever it was that asked. Pappy. I'm gonna try. Let me see. Where the hell is there a good kinked rail? I think there's some here. I'll do some transition skating, sure. Would love to see a Gato Bird. I can do a Gato Bird. Let me just show off. Damn, dude, where's the kinked rails? I know they have them somewhere. Okay, here's a big kinked rail. Here's some right here. I knew they had some. Do you choose a server when you start up? No, the game just throws you into a server. There's no server browser. Alright. Oh, there's a gap between that one. I'll have to skip this one. That's so annoying. Yeah, so basically, it holds on the kinked rails really nicely. You're pretty much stuck in the grind. So, yeah. You can see that, like, you don't get any air on the kinks. You're stuck in the grind, which is really nice. They honestly have that, like, feeling really good. Because Session is so bad with kinked rails. Even after the update, it's still not very good with kinks. So, oh, that's a close up my ass. Someone wanted to see a ghetto bird? Wait, was that a ghetto bird? Hold on. Did I do that wrong? I went the wrong way there, didn't I? Am I doing? No, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it correctly. Yeah, transition's not the best right now. Wallies are great as well. Slappies are awesome. Check this out, right? This is the coolest thing ever. You can do board slide slappies. You can do lip slide slappies. Which I think is just so cool. They just feel very smooth. Yeah, dude, there's loads of really good spots in this starting area. They're going to make it so you can go back there at some point. Is there an option to play this game with no sticks? No, you have to play with sticks. That's how the controls work. Yeah, you can still invite your friends. So, like, you can't pick a server, but you can go into this, and then all your friends are here. And then you can invite your friends, and you can search and stuff. And then there is going to be private lobbies. I can turn on controller overlay, yeah. If my thing will work. God, everything outside of this is being so laggy. I'm considering putting the YouTube chat on my phone or something. Yeah, the first ever ghetto bird was Nolly. If you want a Nolly ghetto bird. Hold on. It's kind of hard to do. Hold on. Do an old school ghetto bird. Board slide slappy is, let me go to a better curve to show you. So my controller overlay is on, so you guys can see how I do things. Yeah, you guys can add me if you want. It's Pigeon Thief. If you guys want to play, I will probably turn crossplay back on at some point, but for now, crossplay's off. But if you guys want to add me, because I do want to do some videos with you. I want to do some like community videos. Playing with the community. That thing is so annoying that keeps coming up. Yeah, so basically to do a slappy board slide or lip slide, you hold the right analog stick to the like right or left as you get into a slappy. So like this, so like lip slide, I'm holding it to the left, and then board slide, holding it to the right. Very, very, very cool. We got the Bay blocks, San Francisco Bay blocks. Hey, what's up? Hold on, I have my things off. So this is the Finder edition. So are you? I don't know who this is. Are you in the? Are you watching right now? That's the Finder edition gear. What happens when you break an NDA? Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, D, because the NDA is lifted. The NDA no longer exists. You have a trick request? Hippie jump backflip into tray cricket grind? Dude, that's too much. I'm not even sure if you can hippie jump backflip yet. If you want a trick request, keep it realistic, because that's the kind of gameplay that I want to show off, really. Yeah, I don't really want to mess around with the size of the overlay, the controller overlay right now. Can you airwalk? No, you can't airwalk yet. 360 hard flip. Hold on. There you go. 360 hard flip. Fake. I can do that. Fakey flip nose grind. I can do that. Let me find a nice... Well, we have the bay blocks here, so... That was a heel flip. Oh, what am I doing right now? Hold on. Let me do a Wally 180. Okay. I'm going to stay in fakie stance, and then we're going to get a fakie flip nose grind. No, I keep doing the wrong input for for a heel flip. There you go. That was a little short one, but that was a fakie flip. In the nose grind. Fakie nose grind. Are rocket airs in the game? I think so. Is there board bronze in the game? Yes, there is. There is. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Let me head into the store. There's the crazy overpriced microtransactions. Oh, you can airwalk? Okay. So yeah, there's board bronze. What am I looking for? Like there's girler in the game. That's a girl deck, even though it doesn't really look like one. Chocolate are also in the game. I think you can unlock a girl deck somewhere in these for free. You can unlock girl grip tape. Maybe you can't unlock a girl deck, but I think there's one somewhere. Anyway, there's girl, there's chocolate. Can you do a boneless? Yeah, you can do a boneless. You do bonelesses, yeah. Someone said frontside 180 to switch manual on the box. So Wally, frontside 180 Wally to switch mani. That's a nice one. Oh, hold on. Oh, I need to let me approach at a better angle here. Oh, hey Kai, thank you very much for the £2. I appreciate it. We got a session, yes sir, Kai. We got to get together, get a little sesh on. There you go. I love doing wallies in this game. Everybody like up the stream for Kai. Can you hand plant on flatland? No. I think they... I don't know. No, you can hand plant, but they're still working on hand plants. Hold on, that was a blunt slide. A blunt stall. Backside Susky grind. Backside flip out. Ooh. There we go. That was clean as well, I have to admit. That was really clean. And for people that say you can't pinch, like, there is pinch. You know, that's clearly pinched. Pinch does exist. Finally, they added pinch into the game. Like, let me get a pinched crook. If I can actually get into one, man. Zero grind assist is quite tricky to figure out. There we go. So, yeah. As you can see... Oh, wait, no, that's not even... Yeah, there we go, there. There is pinch. The game has pinch. Crooks actually pinch. Which is a very, very, very welcome thing. Watching from Brazil. Cool, thanks for being here, man. Kickflip front Smith, the 360 flip out. I like that, man. kickflip front Smith, 360 flip out. Can I get it in this? Hold on. That's a tough one as well. I might change the spot for this one. Come on, get into a front Smith. Oh man, it's kind of tough getting into a front Smith, honestly. Let me think about my input for a front Smith. Okay. Yeah, okay, I've got it in my head now. Oh man, it's so annoying trying to get into front Smith. So like, okay, we got into one there, but that wasn't the trick. So like the game basically, even when you have 0 grind assist on, there you go. The game still kind of defaults you in the specific grinds. So yeah, kickflip, front Smith, tray flip. Pretty clean, if I'm being honest. Oy. Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can actually make the game challenging. Let me switch up. I know some of you guys who sent trick requests that I've missed. Let me switch up the spot though, and then I will get back to doing some. You get ridiculous pop off those Nogan plays sometimes. Let's, whoa, why is an NPC in there? You're not supposed to be in there. So we got this skate park here, which is pretty cool, but there's actually, like, yeah, I don't know, should we hit something on this rail up here, this flat bar? It's pretty nice. Get something on the flat bar. What's your favorite skate park in the game? It's probably this one, to be honest, bro. I really like the skate park. Logi sent me a friend request. I got nothing from you, man. Nothing from you. Requests come up there. Oh, you're the one that pulled up? Hell yeah, here, add me as a friend. Feel free to add me on the thing. Oh, Dime Park? I actually have a video coming up on the Dime Park. Because that's a real life thing. You might think it's not real, but it's a real life thing. Okay, yeah, someone give me sizes for this. Let me check something real quick in the OBS to see if there's any way I can make this a little less laggy. Ah, you know what? It's too much, actually. My computer is being ridiculously slow right now. I don't know why it's like this. Like, I can stream everything else. Session, Skater XL, I can stream without a problem. But for some reason, Skate is just, like, a little bit heavy on the CPU. Or something. I might... I don't know. Anyway. Sorry, I know it's not that bad. It's just bothering me on my end. Because it's lagging a lot on my OBS. Big Spin Hurricane on the flat bar. Ooh. That's quite difficult. Big Spin Hurricane. Oh man. Oh wait, is that a yeah, Oak Street Locks up in here? You guys know the Oak Street Locks, guys. Cuz is a part of the Oak Street Locks, the developer Cuz, Skate3 Tommy, some other guys as well. Those guys are cool. That is a blunt slide, not a hurricane. Oh. There we go. That was a big ass pop out, but that wasn't a bad hurricane, like, right? Big Spin Hurricane. Let me move my cursor right the way. That's really annoying. That was pretty clean. That was pretty clean. I like that, man. 360 laser flip in a nose grind. A 360 laser flip? So like just a laser flip, or like laser flip with a 360 rotation? Because that's kind of crazy. There's no shaped decks. There's no shaped decks. It's all popsicles. Do a lot of people have access now, or just press? Anybody that signed up to play test the game has access right now and can post gameplay. Having fun? Yeah, man. I enjoy this game. The gameplay is a lot of fun. Hey. I wonder who's actually playing right now. I don't know who has access to the Oak Street Locks account. What's up, people? This is what I love about this. Like, this is what's really cool. Like, all the guys, and eventually we're going to get voice chat for parties and stuff, and like, this is cool. You don't have, like, no other skateboarding game has this kind of experience right now, you know? So, like, you can't deny that, like, you know, no matter how you feel about skate, this definitely has, like, the most social kind of, the most social experience right now that we have in a skateboarding game. It's not watermarked anymore. Cliche, the watermarks have been removed as of, like, half an hour ago. You can control the, Jesus. You can control the pop out of grinds, but it's just kind of hard to get right all the time. Yes, I'll talk about the replay when keyframes drop. Can you still smack people? No. Hard flip front no slide to fakie from Kai. That's some hard flip front crook. There we go. What's my EA name? It is, it's Pigeon Thief. It's Pigeon Thief. That's for you, Kai. Like, there's just some really nice realistic tricks, you know what I mean? You can really make it look good. Man, that error thing is so annoying. That was kind of insane. Yeah, if you guys want to add me, there is my thing. It's Pigeon Thief. So yeah, just add that on the EA app and join the session. If you see me in the lobby or whatever, just hop in. And we can play, and you guys can get on the streams. There's no requests coming through. I'm not sure why. Oh, use this, by the way. Don't add me on. Don't request me on, like, EA itself. Search me on Skate, because then it comes up in game. So use the search function on Skate if you want to add me. This is the better way to do it right now. I can turn crossplay on, but it's going to, honestly, I don't want to, like, overwhelm the server. And the game's going to run a little worse for me, so I want to just keep it kind of, you know, my computer's already struggling a little bit as it is when it comes to streaming and stuff. Oh, no comply tail slide? Oh yeah, I can do that. That's not a no comply tail slide. Oh man, it's hard to get no comply tricks. I want to do it like frontside no comply into a tail slide, because that's the way I would do it in real life. But it's proven kind of difficult. Oh my gosh. I hope that like they eventually like lower the pop height on no complies, because in no world can you no comply like that high. Well, there's some form of a no comply Tails life for you. You can no comply outer grind, sadly. That was like a no comply 270 no slide more than tail slide, but it was still pretty cool. Hey Sleaze, catch you in the next one. Progressing won't reset. No more resets. This is it. This is Skate. Like, this is the game. This is the final early access version that's going to be public in September 16th. So this version is pretty much the exact version you're going to get in September. That's me standing right there. I saw your name and I was like, I know that guy. Nice Stomper. Yeah, Toxic Stomper. I love this. I love being able to play with you guys and stuff and have you on. Can you hard flip and grab grind? Can you underflip? You can't do underflips and you can't do grab grinds just yet. They are adding them though. Back 180 to nose grind, heel flip out. That wasn't quite it. That's a crooked. I keep doing like a crook. Which way do you want it? Like switch? Like this way? Which I would call that a switch nose grind, but I know some people would call it like a fakey nose grind. When's it releasing? September 16th. This is a fun game to play on stream. I feel like it's just nice and chill, you know? And it has the benefit that people can hop in the lobby. That was a fakey 5-0, so you call it a fakey 5-0, right? Okay. I don't know. I always end up calling it switch nose grind, but I know people call it fakey 5-0. I should really wind up my shoulders so that I get a quicker 180 rotation. Yeah, is there any spots you guys want me to go to? We can go hit the Dime Glory Challenge. That's always a fun one. I've got a video coming out about this, but I'll go and skate it now because it's so cool. Jesus, this is one of the coolest things in this game that I think like fits really well in skate, is because it's kind of wacky, kind of out there, but it fits. It's released to everybody 16th of September. Yep. Early access, modern ghetto bird in the board slide. Oh, I like that. Nolly tray front board. I like that too. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, we got the volcano from Dime Glory Challenge, and we got the big ass rainbow reels. You guys, if you guys have never watched the Dime Glory Challenge, I suggest going on Thrasher's YouTube and checking this stuff out because it's so cool. Although I seem to not be able to hit anything. Let me try and find a good spot to hit something. Backside Smith, the large rainbow rail. Oh, that would actually be sick. Hold on. I want to do this first. Yeah, I think this is a fun game for streaming, you know? I think Session and Skater XL can get kind of dull when you're streaming them, but this kind of just works. I don't know. This kind of just feels like a chill game to play. You know, maybe it just feels cool because it's like, it's new. I don't know. It's so hard. You have to line yourself up perfectly. And then trying to get into a backsmith. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a 5-0. I can do like Backsmith ride-on grinds, but this is so difficult. Oh man, you kind of have to like power slide into it a little bit so that your back truck hits it. No, that's a nose grind. Honestly, guys, like, for people that are worried if it's going to run on your PC, the game runs really well. It's pretty fairly optimized. The reason that I'm having some issues, the reason that it's maybe looking a little bit laggy is OBS. Like, for me, it's not laggy, but my computer isn't that. My computer's trying to multitask streaming and playing, so that's why it might be a bit laggy for you. But honestly, like, I say that this is going to run on most systems pretty well. They've optimized it pretty well. And honestly, there's not that much going on. Like, oh, that was close. Also, if you turn off crossplay and you have quieter servers, so it's only people on PC in your server, it definitely helps. Oh, we got a front smith. Will you take the front smith? I didn't get the backsmith, but the front smith was sick. That was so sick, man. Like, look at that. This is a sick shot. Feebles are really hard to get into. I've seen a lot of people complain about Feebles. Let me go find a reel. I'll kind of show you guys. I'll demonstrate kind of, because Feebles do work. Like, you can get into Feebles. It's just that they're not the most consistent. Oh, I mean, come on, that was sick. Anyway, yeah, Dime Glory Challenge. I love that that's in the game. Very, very cool. And I hope that they add Queso next. If you guys ever watched Queso, the Japanese, like, game show. Skateboarding game show thing. Yeah, so Feebles are really difficult to get into, but it's just kind of all about, like, how over the rail you are and stuff. Oh. See, it's so annoying when it like defaults you into like a nose grind instead. That was close. This guy's loving it. We got an audience. We got an audience of people here dressed exactly the same, almost. Oh my god, Feebles are so annoying. Anyway, right. I picked like the worst handrail to demonstrate these on. Dude, what the heck? That's a... No, no. See, we almost got into it there. Like, there's kind of a sweet spot where the character, like, gets into the... That was a live slide. Like, gets in the position, and then you know you're, like, you're positioned over the rail in the right way. Oh my gosh. This is really starting to piss me off now that I can't get into a Feeble. There we go. We got snaked, but we got into a Feeble. Like, I don't know, man. We kind of popped at a weird angle, but whatever. The Skate 1 Community Center, right, since the NDA, and we can talk about playtests, one of the early playtests, before the characters even had textures, the playtest area was the Skate 1 Community Center. So the Community Center is in the game, and I think they're going to bring it back for some sort of season update or some sort of event, because they have a new version of the Community Center built for this game. So I say we're going to see it back. Hello from Brazil, what's up? highest collision with cars and stuff. It's pretty cool. You can get some pretty funny. You can get like run over and stuff. Like, it leads to some pretty funny moments. Do you think there'll be a collaboration with DC Shoes? Maybe. I feel like DC are kind of... I mean, maybe. Since they've worked together in the past. But DC, I kind of feel like aren't super relevant anymore. You know? I mean, definitely people still skate DCs, but I feel like they're not like super... they're not one of the first brands that come to mind that I think they would collaborate with. No, you just go through other players. Fran, anybody can play. The NDA has been lifted, and if you're in the playtest, you can play, and you can live stream, and you can post gameplay all you want. Give me some tricks to do on the kink rail here. There isn't really any hill bombs on this part of the map. That was sick. I wallied over the rail. The replay system is going to be fleshed out in Season 2, I think. It's on the roadmap. If you check out the roadmap that they posted, Season 2, it says replay editor improvements. A Mac and Savage from America. Whereabouts? Whereabouts in the US? Yeah, that's right. They did show Osiris D3s in the most recent video. I don't know if they're official Osiris D3s, though, or if they're, like, knockoffs in-game Osiris's. I don't know. Someone said kickflip front tail. That one should be pretty easy to get. There we go. Nollie, shove, no slide to crook at the end of the rail. That was... Oh, we got into a blonde instead of a nose slide. There you go. Back 185.0. Big spin, tail slide into big spin out. Now that I kind of like that one. Big spin, back tail, big spin out. Oh. Oh man. I wish when you moved, like, you change camera sides, it stayed that way when you came back. Oh man, come on. Nope. Why is this one proven to be so difficult? There you go. We popped extremely high, but there you go. Tray flip over crook. Ooh. First try on that one. Wasn't very pinched. Hey Loggy, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. See you in the next one, hopefully. Yeah, D3s are being sold in, like, regular shoe shops now. Like, D3s are no longer skate shoes. They're just, like, trendy shoes. I just remade the skate intro. Oh, yeah, getting run over. Into a willy grind. Grind alignment is super low. Yeah, I have grind assist on 0. Is some super high-tech stuff possible, like Feeble to Smith? Yeah, I think so, yeah. I've definitely seen people do Feeble to Smiths in, like, I think they showed it off in a gameplay trailer. I haven't got it yet because Feebles and Smiths are hard, so trying to do both in one grind is a bit of a challenge. That was a weird Smith. I think they are possible, though. How do you join? Are you... I don't really know, Kai. Just add me on... search my name, Kai, on... what am I... Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. How did I figure that out? There we go. If you head into social and spectate, if you search my name, add me, and then you might be able to... I think you'll be able to join then. Are Impossibles in the game? Impossibles are coming in Season 3, I think. Darren kept talking about Impossibles, like when I was at the studio in LA and stuff, Darren kept mentioning that they're adding Impossibles. He was very excited about that. Someone wants a tray flip, just a nice tray flip crook. Do the knock. We'll do a tray flip crook. We'll get a knock here. Shout out Street Dreams. Dude, I suck so much. There we go. Any pros to select from early access? There is no pro skaters in this game. Boneless board slide. I like your thinking. Oh man, why is it? I don't know why he's not bonelessing. He won't boneless. He did like an early grab. Oh yeah, look. Early grabs exist. I didn't actually know that until now. Like, he does an early grab when you go downstairs. He kind of like picks it up a little bit. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Boneless board slide. Is that a beam plant? What's a boneless then? Is that not a boneless? Oh no, that's a boneless. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Man, Mike V would beat me up for getting that wrong. I keep getting the no slide. I want to get into a board slide. There you go. That was a little bit laggy, but there you go. 360 shove it kind of looks like an impossible. It does. Yeah, 360 shove it's wrap for some reason. Hey, Josh, I really appreciate it, man. Trade on the first set, nollie heel to manual down the second into the street. That's crazy. The whole time I was doing the wrong trick. Let's head up to a different spot. We'll head into the city. Oh yeah, do you guys want to see me use the object dropper? Should I do some object dropper stuff? How do I get the watermark? The watermark's been removed. Promise, they removed it today, like literally about an hour ago. So there's no longer a watermark in the game. A no comply board slide would be sick. It would be. Let me do some. I'll do some object dropper stuff. Show you guys. So I have quite a lot of objects unlocked. So okay, there's actually some really cool stuff in this. For example, there's like small stuff you can unlock, like this sign, which seems pointless, but it's like just literally for like making little kickers and like, you know, like little things. Hey, what's up, saucy pasta? Okay, so what should we do? Let's see. I'm going to use plywood and make like a little Euro gap here. And then look, like, I mean, this is what it's like good for. So then use the sign to create a little like thing there so that you can write up it easier. And then we'll put a rail somewhere. We put it like a rail here, maybe? And then we'll put like a box or something. Ooh, what if we put this somewhere? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Do we have like just a bench? I just put this out here just to summon the skate. All right, let's try and skate some of this stuff. How do you turn so fast in no complies? You just like turn while you're doing it. Just keep the turning. Like, look at the guys just hanging out, you know what I mean? I just think that's so cool. I just love that social aspect of this game. It's really, I think the social aspect is going to keep people, like, interested for a while. Oh, that was pretty cool. Yeah, so other people can use it. So there's different, like, there's different settings and stuff for your, so these are all, like, the building settings. I can have quick drop visibility, mine only, friends and party, everybody. So that means I can see everybody's quick drop, or only I can see it. So if I don't want other people to see my stuff, or if I don't want to see other people's quick drop items, then I can turn it off. It's a pretty good little feature. Will there be non-branded blank clothes like hats and shirts? Yeah, there's loads. There's loads of non-branded stuff. What do you see? Like, this is all, like, there's a non-branded hoodie. That shirt's got no brand. No branding. No branding. No branding shoes. Yeah. There's you can have you could be like you've just come out of the mechanics. You're a mechanic or whatever. Hard flip manual, tray flip out. That was a varial flip. Oh, that was also a varial flip. There you go. Will there be proximity chat? No, but there is going to be voice chat. Was I trolling you earlier, Karen? Yes, I was trolling you. It was me the whole time in Milky's chat. Do you have half cabs? Half cabs are in the store. You need to buy half cabs. Or they were in the store. They've removed them. The store like loops every single day, but you can buy half cabs. You can buy skate highs and stuff. You can get Dime t-shirts, Dickies stuff if you want. Backside nose grind, nollie, bigger heel on the table. Nollie, bigger heel. I didn't set this up grid, did I? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'll show you this. So if you go over to an object and you just hold down this, you can just go in and like edit it like on the fly, which is pretty cool. Okay, I can't seem to get a bigger hill for some reason. I'm not very good at bigger hills. I can do a bigger hill on flat, that's for sure. You want to be able to create a Danny DeVito character? I mean, you can. You can make your guy short and fat like Danny DeVito if you want. buy for rip chips or buy for real money? Real money, unfortunately. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. So, like, if you guys want, I have a bunch of rip chips, so I can open up some loot boxes if you guys want to watch me open up some loot boxes. So, like, you can see the kind of stuff that you can get for free in the game. Oh, man, I'm trying to do some, like, nice ride-on grinds here. Is skate better than session? That's a loaded question. It depends. It depends what you want out of a skateboarding game. Skate is a social skateboarding game. It is a casual skateboarding game. Session is a hardcore skateboarding simulation. So they're two different like types of skateboarding games, you know. Will there be gifting? I really don't know. You can make your character pretty short. You can make your character pretty short and pretty tall. I'll show you guys here. We'll open some loot boxes. I'll show you guys some stuff. So let's actually see if there's a loot box with anything half decent in it that I want first. Because like a lot of this stuff doesn't really have anything that good in it, to be honest. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't really care about. Okay, so this has a girl deck. There's a girl. That white deck is a girl deck, so we'll try and get the girl deck. So, basically, it's completely random what you're going to get. Like, for example, this box here, I've only opened once, and I got the Vans first go. So, you can potentially get the best thing first. It's rare, but it does happen. I got the Vans first go. So, we could get the girl deck first try, but I doubt it. Let's go. This is all free, by the way. I'm not spending any money. This is all free in-game. Free rip chips. Okay, we got whatever this is. It concerns me that some of these graphics are AI generated. They kind of look AI, and I don't like it at all. Yeah, just don't support the microtransactions if you don't want to, you know what I mean? You don't have to. Okay, so I got graffiti grip tape. That's kind of cool. I'll equip the graffiti grip. You can't open duplicate items. There's no duplicates. I don't believe there's any backward hats right now. See, it's going to take me... This one's going to take me a while to get this girl deck. You can't... Yeah, you can't get the same item twice. Can you skip the tower rooftops? Yes. It's gambling. It's free gambling, no. But it's still gambling because it's loot boxes, you know. Like, look at all this crap. These are all stickers and things that I don't care about. You guys are getting the real experience here of how long it takes to get the thing you want. Like, that's an emote. I don't care about the emote. Oh, I got black whales. I'll put them on. Black whales are pretty cool. Am I down for Battlefield? Yeah, man. I'm gonna be getting Battlefield when it comes out. But I need to... I want to get a new computer first. I want to upgrade my computer before I buy Battlefield. But I will be playing Battlefield 6. Love Battlefield. I've been playing Battlefield since Bad Company 1. "99% of gamblers quit before the big win." Look, I've been saving my rip chips for this moment, so I really don't care. There we go. It took... Okay, so there you go, guys. So to get the board graphic I wanted, it took me the entire thing, which... 12... So somebody do the maths here. 375 rip chips times 12 is how many rip chips it took me to get that one deck that I wanted. And I did get some other stuff, like the black wheels, which I like, and the grip tape. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I had that design on it. So we got, yeah, look, we got some graffiti. Oh, look, these guys have been doing some stuff. Graffiti grip tape, black wheels. But, like, it took me so long to get that. Oh, this doesn't really work very well. But, yeah, like, the gameplay, for me, is, like, enough to... Like, this is what I enjoy, man. Is the gameplay. Nice big shove it. Yeah, I think my character looks pretty good, you know? I think I have him pretty swagged out. He looks nice. With how big the map is, do you think they'll bring back death races? I think they will bring back death races. There's a map across the way that hasn't been unlocked yet that I think we're going to see that has a big hill. Yeah, these are all free chips, so it doesn't really matter. This is one of my favorite sloppy spots, man. Can you show us how to 360 ollie better? You want to have pre-winds on. Make sure you have your pre-winds enabled. And you wind up before you ollie using the left analog stick. So you crouch, and then you turn the left analog stick to get that wind. And you'll do a nice quick 360 ollie. Let me see. Friend requests. No, I don't know why they're not coming through. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. You guys can just stream snipe. I'm not really sure how these guys find me. I don't know if you guys just like stream snipe me or whatever, or you just like type my name in and search me. I'm not sure. If you guys have added me on the EA app, I will add you after the stream. I just don't want to go doing all that now because my computer is struggling to do anything other than play Skate right now. Game is black screen on your PC? Damn. I don't know. Make sure you're not using Skate CPT. You have to download a separate Skate app on the EA store. So download Skate, not Skate CPT. Do full cap flip on flat real quick and slide it. Alright. Hold on. Let me try that again. There you go. Looks pretty good. Alright, new spot. Where should I go? Progress doesn't reset anymore. From the CPD, yes, progress resets from the CPD, so you do need to start again, but this is the last reset. There's not going to be any more resets. Because this is Skate Early Access, so this is the final Early Access version before September. What do I think about the game? I think it's really fun. I think the gameplay is fun. I think there's a lot of good stuff, but I also think that there's a lot of boring stuff, a lot of repetitive stuff, but overall the gameplay like seals the deal for me. Because the skateboarding feels really good. Can you trick line? I don't think you can trick line in this. At least not very well, but personally I'm glad because I don't like trick lining, so... Pretty nice little line going. That wasn't so good. Gap over this. Hit this handrail. Throw in a Manny revert. I can do that. Ooh, look. I got a little fast travel point. Yeah, I can throw in a little Manny revert in there. Let me find a mani pad. There's one up here. Let me see. That was not even close to a mani revert. There you go. Oh no, I didn't mean to go all the way back here. I can return to my previous spot, which is really nice. Very cool little feature. Yeah, trick lining's not really a thing in this game. There's no day and night cycle. I think the reason for that is I think they're going to have events that change the time of day. So, for example, there's a Halloween event in October. I think we're going to see like a nighttime version of this map for the Halloween event. It would make sense anyway. Jeez. Challenge refresh. It's 24 hours now, so the challenge refreshes every 24 hours now. Show off 360 inward heel flip. Hold on. Hold on. It's really hard to do a 360 inward heel flip on purpose. Oh my gosh. It's really hard to do a 360 inward heel flip on purpose. What the hell? There you go. Kind of looks like an underflip almost. Or like a pressure flip, even. Hold on, let me... I think my teleport is set to everyone. Party invites to everyone. Friend request to everyone. Spectate and teleport is everyone. So if you see me in the lobby, you can come to me. I don't know who this is. I don't see you don't have your name, so what's up? Yeah, nighttime would be really cool if they added it. Yeah, the low tries are sick. I love the try flips in this game. Do a double kickflip, manual, revert, tray flip out. I'm not sure. Ooh, get the hell out of my way. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure. I'll need like a small mani pad to get a double kickflip. What brands are in the game? Chocolate, Girl, Vans, Dime, Nike, Thrasher. If you consider that a brand. Was good. Does flicking tricks feel different in Skate 3? I mean, honestly, overall, the control scheme is a lot more responsive. Like, they've really updated the control scheme to just feel better and be a lot more responsive. So, yes, but I haven't played Skate 3 in a while, so I really don't know. There are light posts in the game. Oh yeah, there is light posts in the game that are like in the way of a lot of spots. It's kind of annoying. Give us the ability to beat people up. Yeah, I mean, I know that that was like a pretty big part of Skate 3 was the ability to punch pedestrians, but I don't know, man. I feel like this game is a bit too politically correct to add that into it, to be honest. You know, you guys gotta remember, like, Skate 3 was out 15 years ago. Like, a lot has changed in, like, the kind of gaming and entertainment industry since then, you know? And, I don't know, like, any kind of free-to-play game that doesn't necessarily have, like, an age limit to play usually gets toned down quite a bit. So, you know, I'd say there's probably a reason. I just hope that they add sketching. Like, I really hope we get sketching back, sketching on cars, because, you know, part of me thinks they removed that because they don't want to, like, encourage children to, like, do it in real life and get, like, and you know, die, but I don't know. Man, yeah, the Yeah Right days were great. There was actually a Yeah Right. The Yeah Right anniversary board is in the game. It comes into the store sometimes. You can rotate. It's pretty cool. A little back-to-back line there, but I messed it up. Ugh. Death races won't be called death races. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the game is very much toned down in, like, the gore department as well. Not that the other games are very gory, but, you know, obviously this doesn't have Hall of Meat and that kind of stuff. But I think the reason that they don't have Hall of Meat is because Thrasher doesn't do Hall of Meat anymore. Thrasher hasn't actually done Hall of Meat for a number of years, so I think Thrasher didn't want to give them the Hall of Meat licensing again because, like, Thrasher are kind of done with that. Like, you gotta think, Thrasher have changed a lot since Phelps died. And there's a lot of stuff fresh. Like, they used to do the firing line, they used to do Hall of Meat, they used to do a lot of stuff that they don't do anymore. So I don't think Skate can actually do Hall of Meat and call it Hall of Meat without Thrasher's approval. So if Thrasher aren't going to do Hall of Meat anymore in real life, they're probably not going to do it in Skate. Grab that music? Nah, man. All that music's copyrighted. I'm afraid I have streamer mode on, so I do not grab any music. Is there a balance bar or grind mechanics? No. There's never been a balance bar for Skate. It's always been focused on more realism, so you don't, like... Well, I mean, realistically, I suppose you do have the balance in a manual and a grind, but, like, Skate doesn't have that. Hall of Hummus? Bro, I'll take that. I love hummus. Anyway, let's move on to... somebody wanted to see me skate the top of one of the towers, so let's go up here. Some buildings do have skate spots, and others don't. I think if people want more gritty graphics, they should just add filters the same way Session did it, and you'd be able to, like, add, like, a kind of more dirty, gritty filter over the game. Because the only reason that Skate 1 and 2 looked the way they did is because they had that filter over them. You know, they had really heavy filters over them. So they could totally add this into Skate, into this one. No, they don't do Hall of Meat anymore, man. They haven't done Hall of Meat in a long time. Does the game have a soundtrack similar to the old games? It has some. So I can't play any of the music because I'll get demonetized, but I can show you some of the music. So, yeah, I don't know if my mic will work if I go into other mode, but there's like Denzel Curry. Here's some other people you might know: Caribou, Skylar in there, Turnstile, of course. They've been in like all the games. Avalanche Party, Car Seat Headrest, Earth, Wind and Fire, Joey Valance. MF Doom's in there somewhere as well. There is some rock and some punk, but it's nothing like super hard. But did you have Skyle? Skyle are a really good punk band, so check them out if you don't know them. Amel and the Sniffers are in there as well. They're good punk. I'll play Skate Lab again. When it's Skate Lab's been updated, so I'll play it again. Fisheye would be really good. Should we hop off? So yeah, so that building over, that like stuff over there, that part of the map, let me just show you guys. I think that we're going to extend over there. So one of the earlier playtests also had this part of the map. Oh, what am I doing, man? This, I'm pretty sure, is like one of the early playtest sections, which has a big downhill section. So I think that eventually this bridge is going to be built, and we're going to be able to go over here, and this is going to be a whole new part, which looks kind of similar to Skate 2. It's giving me Skate 2 vibes, if not Skate 3 vibes. So I see that happening. I see it. We're going to be able to get back to the Isle of Grom at some point, the tutorial map. And I mean, look, there's an island there. They can put something out there if they want to. They can put more right here. So they can expand in a lot of directions. What the hell? What's this guy doing? Yeah, Sunny Day Real Estate as well. Yeah, it's nice. No Sex Pistols, no Ramones, yeah. Look, but they have said, they said as well multiple times that they want to, like, part of the live service is that they can add songs as they go. So they're going to be updating the soundtrack. They're going to be adding more music. So as long as they can get the licensing to, like, a lot of, like, good music, they'll be able to add it. I don't really play the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games anymore. They're just not for me. I grew up playing Tony Hawk, but I don't really like the way it plays anymore. I much prefer Skate, to be honest. I much prefer, like, the controls of Skate and Session over the likes of the Tony Hawk games. Excuse me. Let's get a little Session on in this bowl, man. Oh, that didn't work. Jeez. I love doing creel grabs. So, like, transition skating is still quite janky. But, you know, you can still land some pretty cool stuff. Anyway, where should we go? Damn, do you think I could actually land in a trick? Probably not. Like, land from here into, like, the transition down there. I don't know if that's possible. You know what? That might actually be possible. Or, yeah, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants some transition skating, this is what it's like. But it definitely needs some work. Is there anywhere in the map with mega ramps or just the rooftops? Just the rooftops have mega ramps right now. The second guy turned in, you were flying off a building. The second I tuned in, you were flying off a building. Yeah. Just keeping it realistic. Flying off buildings. Does the object dropper feel good? Yeah, we were using it a little bit earlier there. The object dropper is pretty nice. I'll use it a little bit more. Like, I'll try and show a little bit more. I'm stuck. The object drop, the good thing about the object dropper is it's just quick. Like, you can just hop in and you can, like, set something out. And it's like, yeah, it's just really quick, you know? They even have, like, a pole jam. Let's see what... Oh, that's a massive pole jam. What the hell? I didn't know it was going to be that big. That's kind of stupid. That was kind of cool. Sci-fi, yeah, sci-fi fantasy would be very cool addition. Do you have to unlock the objects? Some objects you unlock with challenges. So most of those objects I've unlocked through challenges, but you can also unlock them in loot boxes as well. But I'm pretty sure most of mine were done through challenges. I have the same board setup as you now. Nice. Hey, Pigeon Thief, just wanted to say that you're like one of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm glad to be able to catch you live. Thank you very much, kid. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Glad you're here. I'm definitely going to be live streaming more often because I think this is a pretty good live stream type game. I think anytime there's like a new event and stuff, I'll definitely live stream and kind of show off that. You know, and because not everybody has access just yet, like, I guess it's good to live stream for people that don't, oh my gosh, that can't play right now. Yeah, I really do want Day and Night. Does Imperfitech or whatever it's called remove your nervous system? I don't understand, man. I don't understand the whole lore behind Imperfitech. So, like, the lore, the reason that you can, like, jump off massive high buildings is because there's, like, a startup company called Imperfitech, and apparently they've made it so you don't feel any pain when you like land or like when you hurt like bail. You don't feel any pain. Don't know what the lore is, like how that actually works. It's kind of stupid. Do a wall ride. It is kind of, it's like weirdly dystopian. Oh, that was cool. FA is not getting into the game. That's true. That was neat. I like that. I can't wait for keyframes. I just want to record clips. I have recorded clips, but like the filming is so bad because there's no keyframes. You'll be getting long form content for me on this game. All the other videos that I posted before, I had to limit to 10 minutes long because that's what EA requested. But because the NDA is officially dropped, I can now make very long videos of the game. So I can make like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, however long you want. And I can live stream it as well, which is kind of one of the best things. Whoop. Can you do wall rides that feel less magnetic? No, not really. Yeah, Shomalto does Shingo, David Gravett does Sloppy, and Brianna Gearing does Izzy. Oh, look at this. Check it out. So this is somebody's been working on this thing. Oh, Toxic Stomper. So let's get this thing here. Oh, that was so clean. Oh my gosh. Nolly Tray Suski? Wow, that was so low as well. Do a massive Andrew Reynolds frontside flip down a stairs set later. I'll do it right now. I can do better than that. Hold on. That one's for Andrew Reynolds. You're pulling up? Yeah, man. Get in. This is a pretty cool little spot that Toxic made. Gotta bind, send you a friend request, hopefully access soon. Alright, Kai. Hopefully catch you soon. Thanks for the dono. Do switch tray tail slide? I'll do like a proper switch tray. Like, this is so cool. Like, look at all the homies that have pulled up, you know? This is what it's about right here. This is what I like about Skid. Like, this is the kind of thing that I think is going to keep them kind of going. Oh man, I just wish that you could like roll in, get on your board switch so you didn't have to like 180 every time. That was not a tail slide. That was also not a tail slide. Honestly, bro, the game runs really well. Like I said, if you're seeing any lag, it's because of my live stream, my OBS. But the game itself runs really well. And turn off crossplay as well, so that you have less people to worry about. You want my camera settings? If you want to have them like permanently, I have a video already on camera settings on my channel. But this is my camera settings. You can watch that while I take a quick drink. No, you can't like roll into switch stance unless you're already like in switch. It's annoying. How does this make a spot work? So basically all you have to do is just go into the object dropper and like whatever I build, they're gonna also see. As you can see, somebody else is doing it as well. Replace oldest object. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. So I'm gonna build something here. So like there's like a nice mani pod. Maybe I'll do like, I don't know, hold on. Put that up to it or something so you can like wally it, sort of. So it's like kind of like a, I don't know. It's not really the best obstacle, but as you can see, like as soon as you place something, somebody can start skating it. Actually, I've got a better idea for this. Add object. So yeah, I kind of moved that as he was skating it, which is kind of funny. Yeah, no keyframes until December. It sucks, man. What's my CPU temp? I don't know, but I don't want to know. My computer's pretty good with temperatures, honestly. It's just it's everything else. It's OBS, it's the YouTube chat, the game itself is like priority, so it's running like fine. Will those objects spawn in next time you load the game up? I don't think so, because I think it's a fresh like server every time, so I don't think so. Oof. You can drop 5 objects at a time, and then they reset when you load the game. Okay, is that how it works? You can make some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, it seems like it's CPU heavy, this game, rather than GPU heavy, obviously because the graphics aren't that crazy. But that's why I think streaming it takes a bit of a toll on my computer, because, you know, it's taking a lot of usage on the CPU. I have a Ryzen 5500, so, like, it's a pretty good CPU, but, you know, I think, you know, I could definitely benefit from an upgrade still. Well, you don't have to worry about people dropping random stuff everywhere, because if you go into the quick drop settings, you can turn off visibility. So if I don't want to see, like, so there's still an outline, but as you can see, if I don't want to skate what they've put out, it's gone for me. Which, so yeah, you don't need to worry about people putting stuff out that you don't want to skate, because you can just turn it off. Looks like somebody just added a rail to this spot, which I think is a pretty cool addition. I think, yeah, I need to change this. Hold on. So this, I'm going to delete. I'm going to add a ramp instead. Would you consider when you're running high settings, the game seems pretty well optimized? Well, I'm on medium right now. Honestly, there's not much of a difference between medium and high settings. They look very similar. But I turned it down to medium just to try and help the stream. But I can run all high settings, and the game runs really well for me. It's just streaming and stuff is the issue. Hey, what's up, Otter? So if you build a spot that's super dope once you leave the game, pretty much, this is what you have to do until they add custom parks, yeah. See, this is really cool, though. Like, I think this is really what's gonna, you know, keep people invested in skate, is just being able to build things with their friends and just have a sesh. Like, it's, you know, it's pretty cool. What's the best bet at what this next session DLC will be? I honestly don't know. I say it's going to be Barcelona, because people have been asking for Barcelona for a very long time. So I'm going to say Barcelona. Oh man, I really can't get it. It's hard with my grind assist all the way down as well to like reach that. Oh, man. Oh, I really can't get it, can I? Hey, what's up, Bonebug? I want to set up. I want to set, like, that spot's probably going to go, but I kind of want to set up, like, a sloppy spot that I can skate. Yeah, servers seem to be fine. I don't think the servers are full. I don't think there's that many people in this server right now. So there's maybe about like 20, 30 people, I think, in the server. I know Nightspeeds was going to come on at some point, but I don't think Nightspeeds is online. I know he was going to play at some point. We were talking earlier, but... Oh yeah, tasks. I forget there's tasks. So, trick of the day, no food errors. So I need to do 5 no food errors. And then there's weekly tasks, which I've already done because I'd be playing. Okay, what should we do? Let's do some no food errors so that we can complete that task. That was crazy. Did it say 1 food error or no food error? Yeah, no food error. Okay. For some reason that didn't count. Wait. Does the map show the live locations of players? Yep. So all these little dots are the players. But if you want to see a specific player, then you hover over their name and it'll show you them. You'll spectate them. As you can see, and then you can just spawn on that player, so I can just teleport to like any player I want, which is how people have found me and stuff. They just teleported to me. Are they gonna have some game modes? Game modes are getting added later on. Milky already stopped streaming. He wasn't off for very long, surprisingly. How about Garrett? Is Garrett still streaming? Garrett Jenner? Yeah, you can teleport to anyone you want. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Garrett's still streaming. We demand Kariyuma. To be honest, I'm surprised Kariyuma aren't in it. Although Kariyuma have stopped. Kariyuma have stopped. Like, I'm pretty sure they're no longer like a skate brand. They dropped a lot of their team. So I think they're kind of backing away from skateboarding, which is interesting. Just want to thank you, dude. You got me in the session, which now in turn has made me buy a skateboard IRL, and I'm going to learn to ollie at 30 years old. I'm stoked, dude. Your video set me on a path. Bro, that's so sick. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much for sharing that. Hitting 10 stairs in 3 years. Go for it, man. I don't even skate stairs anymore. Dude, that's so awesome. I appreciate you telling me that, man. That's so cool. I'm so glad that I helped you get in the session and then buy your own board. That's so sick. That's exactly why I do this, you know? If I can get people into skateboarding, then that's like super, then I know I've done my job, because that's just, I just want to share the love of skating, man. That's made my night. Thanks for telling me that, Bonebag. I appreciate it. I'm going to do some missions because, I'm really close to leveling up Callcrest Village, so I'm gonna do some missions. OG Heroin 8.7 Mutator die. Nice. I love those. I love those boards, man.
Life's
Big
challenges
fan of
prepare
Heroin.
us for our inner journey.
The mutant
But
boards
skate
are so
challenges.
cool. Hey, what's up, Glittertits? So this challenge, if you want to make some challenges easier for yourself, I suggest adding things like ramps. They make challenges so much easier. Oh, but I'm still on 0 grind alignment, so I have to deal with that. That's going to be such a pain in the ass. Hold on. Yeah, I'm cheating. Big fan of Heroin. I did just say that, didn't I? So when it comes to doing challenges, I do cheat a little bit because I only do challenges to unlock, to level up districts. So I put my grind alignment up.
On this one.
Or my grind assist, I should say. Oh, are you kidding me? That didn't count. This is one of the worst challenges. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like this one. No, there's no different board shapes, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bonebag, join the Pigeon Pal. Thank you very much for the membership, bro. I appreciate it. That means a lot, man. Everyone like up the stream for Bonebag. Join in the Pigeon membership. I hate this challenge so much, man. Like, just trying to get 750 points, whatever. There we go. That took long enough. Plot armor. Dude, thank you very much, Moonbag. I really appreciate that, man. Welcome to the club. Is there board wear and tear? No. Some of the grip tape does look more worn. I did notice, actually, if you zoom into the board, certain graphics have, like, a little bit of wear and tear on them, but this one doesn't. Dalton Dern style is heavily inspiring me. Oh, bro, I love the Dern brothers. Those guys are sick.
In the mood for an easy sesh?
This is quite a fun one. These challenges I like because you just get to skate and enjoy them. You get to, like, do whatever you want. You just have to, you know, do as many grinds and flip tricks as you need to, but, like, you can, you know, you just kind of get to have a little bit of a session in the time limit, so these challenges are quite fun. Yeah, the Dern brothers are sick, man. I was watching one of their videos, their most recent video yesterday, on that gap spot, that, like, street gap. Alright, what do I need to do? One more grind, 3 more grabs. Boom. I say we'll have this district leveled up pretty quickly. Can you make your own graphics? No, you cannot. But they did mention that they're looking into, like, they want to do player created stuff. It's not off the table. It seems to be something they're interested in bringing back, so we'll see down the line if they do that. but I'm not sure how that's going to kind of get in the way of their microtransactions and whatnot. The church is really cool, yeah.
Feel the flow with this one.
The game feels like when
Session
Tony Hawk
challenges
Proving
give
Ground
you
came
the
out in a
time
good way.
to
Oh
enjoy
man,
yourself.
yeah, Proving Ground was so good as well. The vans are paid in the game. No, fans are free. These particular vans are free. You unlock them in the loot boxes by getting rip chips. I have not spent a single penny on this game. And EA have not given me any stuff either, if anyone's wondering. I don't really plan on spending any money unless they add something that I really want. Like, I don't plan on spending any money in the game, you know? Oh, I think the servers just crashed. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. Like... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see a point, personally. And I think if I did spend money in the game, people would get angry at me. Like, if I started doing a video where I had paid stuff, people would not be happy about that.
This is a pig challenge. No sweat. Get it? Pigs don't sweat.
It's cool watching your stream after hanging out at curbs all the time. Man, that's right, yeah. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad you're not sick of me from just seeing me at curbs. Although I haven't been in a few days. I need to get back out when the weather gets better. These challenges are quite fun as well. Mentioned what over a year ago? Socks? Black socks? You started with 0 rip chips? Yes, I did. I've been saving my rip chips. I have not been spending a lot of them. I spent some of them, but for the most part, I've not really spent a lot of rip chips. I've just kind of been saving them and building them up. Mostly for this. I mostly wanted to save them so I could open some boxes on stream and stuff, and that's what I did. So...
This line challenge is pretty low-key. I'm thinking you'll crush it.
Yeah, the game is very, very small. 8 GB. I mean, I get that people talk about it, that it can go offline any moment, but I think people are exaggerating a little bit. Like, let's be honest. Like, this is backed by EA, and, like... I know that, like, a lot of people see it, like, not doing well and then going offline, but honestly, I think it's going to do just fine. Like, it's a pretty big game. It's a big franchise. Like, I think it's going to do fine. I don't think we're having any... It's going to go offline anytime soon. Like, yes, it's possible, but I honestly think that it's going to be successful. I mean, yeah, there's lots of hate for it, but there's also a lot of hype, and I think there's enough hype to where there's going to be enough people that are going to buy microtransactions. There's already people that have, you know, there's already plenty of people that have bought, like, the Founders Edition and things like that, so they've already made some money back. So I think, honestly, they're going to do fine.
If you're looking for something on the easy side, this should work.
You have a tiny chihuahua whose nickname is the Pigeon. Please don't steal her. That's funny. Where is the new version, if you don't mind me asking? The new version of this? Of Skate? You have to, like, it's not the Skate playtest. It's another version just in the store or whatever. This challenge never works for me. There we go. Yeah, the online for Skate 3 is still up, yeah. I honestly would see them... I think if they ever did get to the point where, like, they're like, okay, we can't... Like, the game didn't do as well as we wanted to. You know, I honestly could see them adding an offline mode. If the game doesn't do as well as that they want, I could see them adding an offline mode and then just never updating it again. I can't imagine this game will ever not become playable ever again. Maybe I'm too optimistic, I don't know, but... You'll see that I have to do really unrealistic skating to do these challenges because the challenges just ask for so much. They want you to do some really, like, unrealistic stuff. Jeez. What events do you think they'll host? I'm not sure how the events are gonna like work and what they're gonna do, but I know they're doing Halloween events in October, so we're going to get some pretty cool little Halloween themed stuff, which I'm pretty hyped for. I think they could do some pretty cool stuff with Halloween. Oh my gosh. They're never gonna add dual stick controls, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting a long time if you're waiting for dual stick. Skate is not a dual stick game. If they added dual stick controls, they'd have to like rewrite the entire core of the game because it's not built for that. It's built for single stick. It's built for the flick-it system. So yeah, you'd be waiting You'd be waiting forever. I'm afraid that you're just gonna have to get used to single stick controls. Which I don't mind. I like the control scheme for Skate. It's a nice break from Session and Skater XL. Okay, we need to get a couple more grinds here. See a lot of criticism around the game is perfectly valid. Comes from a place of love. Yeah, that's true. Most of the criticism is completely valid. There's also a lot of like people just like really kind of jump on a bit of a hate train because it's popular, but I think that the majority of the complaints are 100% valid. It's just the internet, so like, you know, once a bunch of people start shouting about something and loads of people just join in for the sake of it. Free loot boxes are stupid. So I'm playing Goofy from now. I've always played Skate and Goofy. I play Skater XL and Session in regular, but Skate I've always played Goofy. So yeah, Skate Goofy in real life. I play Session and Skater XL regular, but I play Skate games in Goofy. So kind of all over the place, to be honest. I'm going to continue playing Skate and Session. Any dual stick games, I'm probably going to play regular. And single stick, I play Goofy. Because that's what's instilled in my brain. Yeah, we have Fake Skate coming out as well. Not a fan of dual stick due to have the trigger buttons. You still have the pre-alpha watermark? You shouldn't. It's been removed. It should be removed for everybody. Where from am I? Bend over. I am from Donaghadee. I don't know if you know where that is. From Donaghadee. Down on the peninsula. County Down. But I live in Dublin now. Into the big city. How excited am I for the Session Goofy update? I'm not excited because I don't play that game in Goofy. I'm excited for people who actually play Goofy. I'm excited for the people that have like been asking for Goofy for this long, but me personally, I'm not that hyped just because I don't play Goofy and I don't plan on playing Goofy. So, it's not going to change much for me personally, but I'm excited to see what other stuff they do. Like I'm excited for the other things apart from the Goofy update. I'm excited for the revamped stuff, like the revamped power slides, revamped reverts, and some of the other stuff that they're adding. I'm excited for. Look at that. First try, just like that, man. Do a figgy big flip on flat real quick. I got you. There you go. Okay, have we got... Okay, there's a challenge up here. One more challenge, and then I've updated, or whatever the hell you call it, leveled up this part of the map.
I don't know who came up with this one.
Quadruple kickflip. I think that was a quad kickflip. Yeah, it was. Oh, you... Because I turned off the trick thing, I can't actually tell what tricks, if I'm, like, doing a quad kickflip or what. Oh, no! It was not going fast enough. Oh my gosh. Man, I get so frustrated at the challenges in this game sometimes. Because I don't want them to be challenging. Like, I just want to do them and then get over and, you know, get my rip chips and move on. Like, the challenges really annoy me. Like, what? How did I not land that? What happened there? Like, so now I'm gonna have to restart this. Oh! That counts. It doesn't count. Are you serious? That didn't count. Right. I'm gonna cheese it. I'm gonna go back around and just like do it again without restarting the challenge. Boneless tails like kickflip out to beam plant. Die. Cool. The game doesn't feel bad to play. The game feels great to play. The challenges annoy me because they're just not that fun. The game feels good to play. And I will die on that hill. Hey, we got spiderweb grip tape. And we got a giraffe sticker. Like, what's the point? So, we got the spiderweb grip. Very nice. Oh, wait. I thought I applied it. Never mind. Hold on. Board. Oh, yeah. Let me take off this. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Nice little setup. Should we change up the clothes? We can throw a hoodie on. We can throw on some jeans. Throw on a beanie. Take off the shades, maybe. We can even swap over the shoes. I actually kind of like these shoes. They're not that bad. No, I'll keep the Vans on though. No wear and tear. No wear and tear right now. I know, I wish we could put stickers anywhere in the deck. Whoa, all the text just disappeared there in the chat for a second. That was weird. I've seen people say it's the best feeling skate game they played. Yeah, 100%. That's my stance. It is the best feeling skate game ever. Like, I don't think that's really an argument. I think that this is the best they've ever got skate to feel, and like I think that's not something. It's. I mean, look, yeah, people can have their opinions and stuff, and everything's subjective. But honestly, like, there's no way this game feels worse than any of the other skate games. Like, it definitely feels the best. Because we've had 15 years since Skate 3. Like, they've had a long time. Physics have come a long way. Physics have improved a lot. Animations have improved a lot since then. So, you know, this was always going to be the best feeling skate. regardless of all the other stuff, the gameplay feels the best it's ever felt. I'm playing 10 FPS. It might be 10 FPS on your screen, but I assure you it's a full, it's 60 FPS solid here for me. It seems more like you just have a chip on your shoulder about Skate. And I think a lot of people do. What is this one? A lot of criticism is valid, but a lot of people just have their chip on their shoulder about Skate, and they hate on everything about it. Oh man, grind to flip trick to grind. I'll get back to doing trick requests once I level up Mark a Mile. So if you guys want more trick requests, we will get back to it. Some of these missions do not give you enough run up. That was actually really sick, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the art style is the main thing that people don't like. I think you can get more than 60 frames per second, but I only have a 60 hertz monitor, so anything over 60 I don't really see anyway. Like, I'm not actually counting my frame rate, so it could be higher than 60, I just don't know. Wait, this isn't session? Yeah, Zola, no session today. Oh wow, that was annoying. Oh my gosh, I keep popping too early. Alright, we gotta do some grabs as well. What do you think of the map? I think it has some good spots, but doesn't flow well. Yeah, I mean, I think it has some really nice spots. I think it's cool that there's a lot of, like, real-life spots that are kind of in there. It's cool to see them. But, yeah, it's not amazing, the map. I'm kind of bored of it by now, because I played it for so long. So I'm definitely ready for an expansion, that's for sure. Alright, we've almost fully leveled up Mark and Mile here again, so we're very close to doing that. How do big spins feel? Yeah, they're fine. I think frontside big spins look really good and feel really nice. Backside big spins could maybe look a bit steezier, but I think they look alright. They feel pretty good. I'll do some more big spins and stuff in the manuals and stuff.
Good luck owning this one. Says it's tough, if my spot guide is correct.
I mean, yeah, I get the argument about the culture and stuff, but I also think that people kind of, like, skate culture has changed a lot since the other games as well. Like, I think people are just way too, like, they want the nostalgia of the first 3 skate games, but it was never going to be that. Like, people have these really I think people had very high hopes for what they thought the next skate game was going to be. And I honestly think that, like, there was no world where we were going to get a skate game that matches the same, that's the same as the first 3 games. I think that was impossible. I think that was way too much of a high expectation. Like, there's just no way. Those 3 games are just so good. They'll forever be some of the best skateboarding games ever made. So I think it was kind of impossible for them to like outdo it. I think our expectations were set a little bit too high, and that's really kind of pissed a lot of people off. I know, yeah, I would like to have normal no complies that aren't 360 or 180. Oh, that was kind of crazy. Damn, I tried to do a Christ Air. It did not work. Let's do a Christ Air. Such a ridiculous trick. Wait, where do I even have to go? Oh, man. It looks like Inzoi. I'll take it looks like Inzoi over it looks like Fortnite any day. It looks more like The Sims than Fortnite. And I know they had some Sims players on the council, on the player council, so like they have input from Sims people, so I mean, I guess that they kind of wanted to market it to Sims players. To some extent. Which is why I think they look like, the characters look like this. I think it's more about The Sims than it is Fortnite. Which would make sense as well. Oh, I've not done enough grabs to complete this challenge. Hold on. Oh, you... Man, I hate some of these challenges. So much. Okay. I think we've done it this time. We just need more air, another like second of air time. There we go. All right. Local skate shop looks like a retirement home. A Benihana? Yes. Benihanas are kind of hard to do. I need to double check the thing. Okay, we leveled it up. We can go back to just skating now. All right. We got a Dicky sticker. We got a Dicky sticker, and we got a bollard and a red beanie. There we go. All out for a Dicky sticker. And now back to turning this down. Benihanas are really hard to do, actually. Like, it's such a kind of weird input for a Benihana. So up and then left and X, LT and X. That wasn't it though. Hold on. That's not a Benihana though. What, am I doing it wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, sorry, I was doing it the wrong way. You're right. Hold on. What? Tweak the board before grabbing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, man. I have done one before. I need to double check this. Hold on. Also, my music stopped, but I don't care. I was kind of sick of it anyway. In air. L. So am I going? I'm doing it the wrong way. Or am I doing it the right way? Okay, I kind of did one there, no? It's not a... Okay, I don't know, guys. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Yeah, just like my Benihana ability in real life, I can't actually do one. This is why I stick to these kind of tricks. But I do need to do more no foot grabs, right? Trick of the day, no foot air. So what is a no foot air? It's not a... That's... Okay, hold on. What is a no foot air? Is it... I don't like grabs in this game. They just confuse me. How do I do a no foot air? Because I do want the extra... I want the extra rip chips for doing the challenges. A no foot air, just LT and B. Okay, right, yeah. So we got to do 5 of those to complete this daily challenge. And then we get 250 extra rip chips. Which is whatever. I convinced you to try it? Hell yeah. It's fun. You'll have fun. There's a lot of fun to be had in this game. Christ Air doesn't count though. I know Foot Air is its own trick in this game. So a Christ Air doesn't count towards the challenge. And for some reason I can't do it anymore. What am I doing wrong now? What am I doing wrong now? Was it not LT and X? Did we not just figure that out? That it was LT and X? Or it was LT and B? I'm so stupid. Yeah, it was LT and B. I'm so dumb. Skid is making me dumb. There we go. So now that we've completed that, we can claim some more rip chips. Yeah, I mean, the daily challenges. I mean, I think it's cool that there is daily challenges, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that there's, like, passive ways to earn extra rip chips just by playing. Okay, back to doing some actual skating. Or at least trying to. That was a willy grind. That's pretty nice. Practice a couple straight tail slides, tail grinds, tail grabs. Oh, honestly, I don't care anymore about the Benihana. I don't care. I'm over the Benihana. I just want to stick to flip tricks. You know what I haven't done? I haven't done a late trick. Late tricks are kind of weird in this game. I feel like they're really delayed. There's a late tray flip, which is, like, ridiculous, but... What I've noticed, if the game is running sluggish when you first go into it... Congratulations on 17k. I'm on 18k now, man, but I appreciate it. I'm on 18k now. The skate videos really bump up the subscribers, which is very cool. The skate videos do very well, so they... yeah, my subscribers are growing pretty fast. Yeah, I go into your settings and reset your graphics settings, because I notice sometimes the game lags, and then when I reset my graphics settings, like, it's fine. Yeah, I'm very excited for additional maps. Gotta head back to work, catch a stream and some foodie. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, man. Catch you in the next one. Have a good day at work. Oh, that was cool. That was very cool. Pretty sure you can't hit Latrix on flat. Yeah, I don't think you can. I think that Latrix just, like, they're too delayed right now. Like, oh, man, if I could actually do one. They're way too slow, way too delayed, so they need to like improve the Latrix, I think. You want me to front blunt on that quarter? Well, I know it's the quarter back there, but I can do it here. Front blunt still. Hold on. Kick for the blunt fakie. Blunt fakies look a little bit weird. How do you get to play Skate? If you signed up to the play tests, you can play it and share it now. You get to kind of play early access early. But the game is out for everybody September 16th, so you don't have that long to wait anyway. This is such a good Wally spot. Can you finger flip? You can't finger flip at the minute. I'm afraid I can't give you one, Boombag. The finger flips are not in the game right now. There is tricks that are in previous Skate games that aren't in this yet, so. So to be able to do the lowest ollie, you need to put the grind setting to put the height setting to 0. Put it to 0. 0 means it's the lowest you can do really like low tricks. Like really low tray flips like that and stuff. How the hell are they gonna put this on a phone? I don't know, man. I don't know. Gonna need a Benihana then. Look, we're never talking about the Benihana again. Never talking about the Benihana ever again. Am I playing on a private server? Nope, this is a public server. I have crossplay disabled. As you can see, there is actually a lot of people. The server's pretty full. It just so happens that they aren't near me. So, like, that's all the people that are currently on my server, and if I want to, I can teleport to them. So let's choose somebody to teleport to. Let's go this guy. But yeah, I have crossplay disabled because it means then that your server's a little quieter. Hit a U-tornado before you go back to work. Oh, you're gonna have to remind me of what a U-tornado U-tornado is. I always forget the exact way he does it. People always ask for it in session, and I always get it wrong. And I'll do it on a handrail if because I know he does them on handrails. I love a nice low grind like that. Like, that felt really low. When will the mobile version be out? I think it's not out. It's not going to come out for a while, I don't think. It's still in playtests as the mobile version as far as I know, but... What was the setting for low tricks? Minimum pop height setting. Turn it to 0. The game is a lot of fun. Like, honestly, I think that a lot of people as well that are, like, initially hating, like, once they get their hands on it, they'll realize that there's a lot of fun to be had. Like, yeah, there's a lot of bullshit, and there's a lot of stuff to be angry about. There's a lot of stuff not to like. But also, the gameplay itself, and just skating with friends and skating with, like, random people, is so much fun. it's addictive. Like, it genuinely is an addictive experience, in my opinion. Like, you want to log in and play. Like, I've been streaming for coming up to 3 hours now, and like, I'm still enjoying playing. Like, look at that. That was so cool. That was not. Slappy 50-50, and then the pop to no slide on the bench. Like, that was sick. Isn't it a 270 cab back tail? It's 270 out. It's some 270 into a no slide, 270 out. 270 no slide, 270 out. Wonder what I can do that on. Is it front side or back side? And is it not fakey? Is it fakey or nollie as well? I didn't think it was. I don't know. I'm not sure I'll be able to hit it before you go back to work, I'm afraid, dude. I feel like a U-tornado is something that's going to take a bit of work to get. And I'm going to have to find the perfect spot, but I'll get one for you next stream. That's a Pigeon Thief promise right there. You can't break boards. Yo, New Duels, you're the GOAT. Yeah, nollie back 270. Oh, there's to tail slide. This is not the best spot for this. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Dude, this is a terrible spot. Nollie 360 flip to backside board slide. I can do that. That seems like an easier trick. We're not U2 Horigami out here. We don't have the U2 Horigami skills on lock. That's not a no slide. Oh, that was nice, but that was not a nollie tray. There we go. Most of the distance comes from how they handle a live service. It's absolutely criminal. The battle pass before a trick system. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. I agree. Unfortunately, a lot of the priority has been shifted from gameplay to monetization. And they're working on, yeah, battle pass. I know they need to make money to further develop the game, and I know that EA are on their throats. One thing I will say, like, when I was with the developers, and we were out one night, we were out having a drink, we were at this dive bar in Venice Beach. So, you know, I got a lot of time to kind of chat to them, like, just casual talking to them. And, like, a lot of what they were saying is, like, you know, EA do come at them and they're like, right, you need to add this, you need to do this and do this. And they do try and fight back to some extent. Like, they try and punch back to EA and be like, we don't want to have this in the game, you know, this isn't right. But a lot of the stuff they just can't, like, they have no say over. Because at the end of the day, EA are funding full circle. EA are the reason that we have... The EA are the reason that they're allowed to make this game, right? Because if it wasn't for EA giving the go-ahead, they wouldn't have the money, they wouldn't be able to do this. So it's EA that are, like, really going to town with all the monetization bullshit. And a lot of the developers, like, genuinely don't want a lot of it in the game, but they have no say. There's not much they can do. So, like, you know, I think that, like, when you look at the core gameplay and you look at how good the skating is and how good it feels, you can see that there was, like, a lot of passion put into it. And I think the passion is still there. Unfortunately, it's just like EA are just like, right, you need to you need to prioritize the skate pass, you need to prioritize monetization, microtransactions over gameplay, and that's why we're seeing all this talk about skate pass and stuff instead of, like, adding new tricks first. They should be adding new tricks first. Smiths and Feebles are hard, man. The soundtrack's good. The soundtrack has some good songs there. Yeah, that's a weird thing to say about the devs. The devs are good people, alright? I have nothing against them. They're really nice people. But unfortunately, EA just, you know, get their greedy hands in everything and they kind of ruin stuff. I didn't even realize you ordered. It would be cool if they had dolphin flips, yeah. What's up, Easy? You have to remember that the publisher has a lot to say in what does and what doesn't go into the game, whether the devs want it or not. That's exactly it, you know what I mean? What's up, Old Man Skater? Like, it is a lot of the stuff that's in the game, a lot of the predatory stuff. Of course the developers don't want that. The developers just want to make a good game. That's all they're concerned about. But then the EA suits come in and they're like, okay, but you need to add, you know, super expensive microtransactions. You need to add whatever skip pass, you know, because if EA are putting a lot of money into Full Circle to develop this game, probably not that much. They're not putting as much money into Full Circle as they're putting into like Battlefield and stuff, but you know, they're still pumping a lot of money into the development studio. Thank you so much. Huh? In a second. I'll get a second, thanks. So like, yeah, so that, you know, they're pumping a lot of money into Full Circle, and they want money in return, which means they want the game to be successful, which means they are also telling Full Circle, put in the skip pass first, put in microtransactions, put in all the stuff, because we want our money back in return. So the developers have to focus and then, you know, do a lot of that stuff. And I'm sure the developers would much rather just be working on the core mechanics, but there comes a point where the big guys providing the cash are telling them stop doing this and focus on the money stuff instead. Hey, we got New Dulls with the $4.99 donation. Thank you so much. Would love to see more session live streams, bro. Keep doing your thing. I've mirrored my gameplay after you. It's Steezy as hell. Best YouTuber. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the donation. Everyone like up the stream. There is going to be more session live streams. The session clip, or well, it's not just session, but we're going to open submissions for the clip stream next month. So, you know, there'll be lots of good sessions clips in that. But yeah, I'll still be playing Session. Don't worry, I'll still be playing Session live as well. I'm not just going to be playing Skate exclusively. Thank you so much for the $4.99, man. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Backside 360 shove, backside 180, like a fake impossible. Is like a fake impossible? Yeah. I mean, 3 shoves look like impossibles, but they are actually adding proper impossibles. Dude, thank you so much, New Deals. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Yeah, but that's it, you know what I mean? And, like, at the end of the day, like, the main thing, my kind of main problem with this game is that, like, there's been such a negative reception that it's fallen onto the YouTubers and the content creators, and we've kind of been in the firing line for a lot of the abuse, which is just kind of stupid. But it seems like, as well, you can't really say anything positive about Skate Online without a mob of angry people kind of coming at you. Dude is depressed. And, like, we should all be able to just share, you know, oh, I didn't mean to do that, no. You know, we should all be able to share our opinions in the game without other people kind of getting in your face about it. Where are my things? There they are there. Like, you know, there's like, and people can enjoy the game. You can do that while you skate as well. Antoine Dixon Steez right here. Yeah, so like, you know, and people who enjoy the game and say positive things about the game also agree with a lot of the criticism, you know? Nobody's like fully 100% on board with Skate. Nobody's fully, I feel like you shouldn't be fully 100% against it. There's good and there's bad, and like, you know, opinions change and opinions are, you know, ever evolving. Do you think Skate is considering and planning to add custom parks? They are. See, it's been confirmed. It's coming in Season 3. They've confirmed in the Season 3 that roadmap that player-created parks are coming. It looks so much better without the numbers. It does, man. It really does. Don't get about people are coming for content creators, even though the game is highly questionable. Yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not us. We are making the decisions. We're just covering the games, you know what I mean? Could use that emote to recreate the rest of development. Christmas time is here, bit. Oh, man, I don't even get the reference. I need to watch Arrested Development. It's been on my list to actually watch it, to be honest. I know it's a good show. Doing that gesture after certain tricks actually looks fire. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try and... like, steezy, steezy landing. Yeah, anyway. It'd be sick to be able to do a mall grab for $4.99. We can't do mall grabs, but what we can do is an early grab. Watch this. Hey! I love that you can early grab. That's so cool. I've only just discovered that. I mean, like, I know that you can roll off and grab in other Skate games, but, like, it actually looks like an early grab. And you can firecracker as well, in case anyone doesn't know that firecrackers are a thing. They kind of look weird, but yeah. I want to support this game. It has the potential to be great if they break with the mobile X-Play sharpen assets. Ditch the cutesy art. Look, I do honestly... They're still using the original reveal trailer that showed off the better art style. Like, they still use that, and they haven't deleted it or anything. They used it recently for the Future Game Show. So, if they're still advertising it with that art style, like, I kind of feel like it's still on the cards for the eventually. Like, I feel like the way the art style is now, it's simplified enough to where it can probably be sculpted into something better if they want to. Like, I feel like they could build on top of it if they wanted to. Can you land Primo? No, there's no freestyle tricks. The fact that the only people that have been allowed to show the game and share their opinions of it are getting attacked for sharing their opinions is totally backwards. I mean, yeah, that's just the internet, though. A lot of people as well were annoyed that they were, you know, not allowed to share their opinions on the game. And we had access, but, you know, that's kind of what... The whole reason content creators had access was because we have audiences. Like, they're obviously going to let people who have an audience that they can show the game off to talk about the game. Like, that's just standard marketing and normal practice in any sort of video game promotion. So, like, people just got particularly annoyed by it for this game because people are just angry at this game. Will I be doing trick requests, vids and streams? Oh yeah, we did some trick requests earlier, Ezzy, but I will definitely do some Skate trick request streams. I think that'll be really cool. Honestly, I don't mind the art style, personally. People are going to get annoyed by that, but I really don't mind the art style. Look at all these. Look at everybody. Like, this is sick. Like, there's no other skateboarding game right now that has this kind of experience, you know what I mean? You can't even do this in Skate 3. Like, this is like, you know, this is naturally happening that everybody's just kind of showed up. I think it's pretty cool. You saw people hating the cover art. I don't mind it. I was worried that it was AI generated, but I honestly don't know if it is or not. I don't know if they're stupid enough to use AI for cover art. Dan Night Cycle, I'd love to, man. We're not doing any more Benihanas. The Benihanas are done. Yeah, no watermark. They took them away. That's the thing. I like your yes man. I'm currently playing Fallout. I'm currently finishing a Fallout New Vegas run, and I'm siding with yes man. I always like to side with yes man. Independent New Vegas. But yeah, no, people signed an NDA and then they got annoyed they couldn't talk about the game, and it is like, yeah, I don't know. I kind of get for the, for the regular player though, you sign an NDA with EA, you kind of don't care if you're going to break it or not, because like, why should you care? EA probably aren't going to sue anybody, but for content creators like me, I sure as hell was not saying anything while under NDA, because I have my channel at risk. Oh my gosh. Can you, for everybody that says there's no culture though, I want you to define like what skateboarding culture is and like what you would like to see in the game. That you would consider skateboarding culture, because I'm genuinely like, I'm curious of what people's what people actually consider to be skateboarding culture, and like what's missing. What do you want to see in it? Because that is a really big argument, and I want to see like if it's, everybody probably has different opinions of what skateboarding culture is to them. Into Borderlands? Yeah, Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Yes man, the GOAT. He is. I know, man. Accidentally finding speed glitches by like not paying attention. A filament would be nice. I agree. Hey, thank you, Sabria. I appreciate that. We're gonna go to a different spot here. I am gonna go off soon because oh dear, my wonderful partner has ordered dinner, so there is dinner. But I will, for the people that have just joined in, I will still play a little bit here. We'll get some nice tricks before I go get dinner. A very late dinner, because it's like, I actually don't even know what time it is. Guilty Spark from Halo, I forgot about that guy. Camera filters, we need to see more skitters like T-Funk and Kidder. That would be, those guys are cool. The gameplay's laggy because of the stream, it's not the game itself. Sanahai, depressed guy, I suggested the kickflip Smith 360 flip. Oh, nice. I love that in brackets, depressed guy. I think skating culture just means people dress like people, pros introducing lines, the AI chatbot characters instead of AI chatbot characters, yeah. Fisheye lenses would be nice. The whole lore characters are just the opposite of skate culture. That's my criticism. Okay. Do you think people can complete the game by the time the game opens? I mean, technically I've already completed the game in the sense of like the missions.
Well,
I have no more
looks
missions
like you're out
left.
of stops on this tour.
Any real life spots like EMB or Barcelona are there? There's loads of real life spots. I actually have a video. I already have a video on it, but I have an updated version of that video dropping tomorrow. There's a bunch of real life spots in the map. So yeah, there's South Bank. There's loads of San Francisco shops. Third and Army. There's some Paris spots in there. There's some Vancouver spots. They could probably do an emote if you hold in the VX. That would be pretty cool. Pro story. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, a lot of you guys seem to be very much on the same page, kind of about what you think, should be added in terms of skate culture. Honestly, you'll be surprised the amount of real-life skate spots that are in this game. They're like interpreted kind of differently, but there's a lot of them. Just wait till tomorrow. You'll see the video tomorrow. I'll have it uploaded, and you guys can see some of the real-life skate spots. I'm pretty happy with that video, so I'd appreciate it if you guys watched it. They do have Shingo, which is Shaw Malta voicing. Yeah. Yeah, if they ditched the Shingo character and it was just Shaw Malta, that would be pretty cool. You need to be signed up to the playtest in order to play the game now. Need some dirt on the ground. That I do agree with. For like a city, it's way too clean. There needs to be more dirt and more grime. I do agree with that. The devs are from Vancouver. That's where the studio is based. So, yeah, Vancouver represent. That's where Full Circle is based, in Vancouver. Although for some reason they had the event we went to in LA instead of Vancouver, but it was pretty cool. I know that the animations as well were done by real professional skaters. They had, like, you know, mocapped from a lot of different pros. So pro skaters help develop the game. They just aren't in it. Which, you know, is interesting. So, like, they had a part in the game, but they weren't actually included in the game. I love walling over these. Skate culture felt a lot more hostile. There was police in Skate 2. We chased the outside. I get that, yeah. I get that. Skate culture is so diverse these days. I don't want to see the gatekeep it of particularly at 90s style. Yeah, that's true, though. Like, I do agree. Skate culture has come a long way, and it is a lot more diverse. And I love that, personally, about it. You know, I'm glad that skate culture has become so accepting. I think that's, you know, a really good thing. They did say, though, speaking about the 90s, they did say that Season 1 is themed around 90s skateboarding. So that's interesting. So I think for the people that, you know, potentially the criticism about no skate culture might be somewhat, like, fixed in this update, in this first season. If they stick with this 90s theme and they do some, like, homages to, like, 90s skateboarding, then, you know, it could be, they could add a lot of skate culture if they really go about it the right way. You know? Like, they're adding Osiris D3s, they tease those. They could definitely, like, do some nods to some 90s skate videos and stuff. Like, there's a lot that they can do there that I hope that they do. Am I using grind assist? No, I have grind assist off. Grind assist at 0. Love watching your gameplays. Your only content creator actually making sick lines. Thanks very much, bro. I appreciate that. I pride myself on my trick selection, to be honest. Forget there's this game. First thing I thought it was Death Races. They should have they should bring them back. Yeah, this was built. So, like, that's one thing why it took so long to make this, is because they completely rebuilt the flick and control scheme and skate on the Frostbite engine, which is really cool. Got a little speed glitch there. They also they imported, basically, like, a lot of people say this isn't like Skate 3, but the devs have actually said, I don't know if they've confirmed it publicly, but they did say to us when we were in LA that they have actually, like, Skate 3 is in this game. They, like, were able to port over some sort of, like, physics from Skate 3 and, like, build upon it as, like, a base. So Skate 3 is actually in here somewhere, which is kind of cool. Supposedly. I just want a chocolate board. I'm all set. Chocolate are in the game, so you can get a chocolate board. I don't think I have any chocolate boards right now. The only one I have is a girl board. But if you want to make it a chocolate board, there you go. Stick the chocolate sticker, and now it's a chocolate board.
Whoa, come on, dude.
Although I'm not really a fan of the stickers, to be honest. I don't like, cause like the sticker placement and stuff is not like great. If I was able to put stickers like wherever I want, like if I could put one up here, or if I could like move it around the board freehand, then I would probably use more stickers, but nah. I don't like that it's like default set things. No board sizes, unfortunately. I did say to them, I said this to them in person. Like, I was like, please add board sizes, like, that would be so cool. And they kind of like give me a little bit of like a, maybe we will in the future, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. They might have just said that to keep me happy. Yeah, Skate 3 is in the code somewhere, which is pretty cool. Do the stickers wear off? No. You want some FA boards? I think, yeah, if FA do get in the game, I don't think they'll be, they definitely won't be called by their full name. The only swearing that I've heard in this game is in some of the songs. They say like shit. I've heard them say shit a couple times in some of the songs, and I think that's like the only swear word that's allowed in this game. That's the only one that like passes the thing. Freaking awesome, yeah. Yeah, maybe they'll add some freaking awesome boards. And they definitely wouldn't be able to add heroin skateboards either. Can't be talking about heroin. Even though the whole point of heroin is to be like anti-drugs. Like, that's kind of their thing, is anti-drugs. Which is funny. V said holy crap earlier. I don't think they're going to censor them. I think that they can get away with like some mild swear words. I just don't think you're going to hear any F-bombs anytime soon. But I don't think the other games had F-bombs. I think Skid has always been like somewhat kind of censored anyway. Because it's always been like, they've always been like, what, like 15 or like 16 age ratings? So, you know, it's not like Skid has ever been that, like, rude, really. It's not like GTA levels of, like, adult humor. Yeah, no, heroin, but heroin skateboards is named after the drug. It's not named after, like, a female hero. It's named after the drugs. But it's meant to be a joke because the whole point of the skateboard company is that heroin are again, like one of their biggest graphics is fuck drugs, let's skate or something. So like it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of ironic that they're called heroin because they are against drugs kind of thing. What's my favorite board company? Probably Heroin. I'm a big fan of Heroin skateboards. Big fan of Baker. Big fan of Polar. And Opera skateboards. I like, for skating, I do like to skate Opera. They make really good shapes. I have one behind me there. That's an orange deck as an Opera skateboard. They used to be Madness before Madness went under. The stuttering is on stream. It's not in the gameplay. The game is running fine. The stuttering is because my computer is overheating. Kind of why skateboard has suffered at the moment. It's a very kid-based thing. When I grew up seeing skaters, they were older and not productive members of society. Man, yeah, Enjoy used to be sick, but then they got ruined with the whole dwindle thing. No Dark Slides yet. Dark Slides are being added, I think, in Season 3, so you're going to have to wait a while for Dark Slides. That was really cool. I am playing, well, I'm playing Skid early, but it's available for everyone that signed up to the playtest. But it's technically early because the official release is until September. Flip were sick, man. I had a couple flip boards. I had a Jeff Riley board that I really loved. Almost were cool as well, yeah. Creature would be so good. Creature and Antihero are not in the game, but I would love to see those guys. David Griffett voices Slappy, so he skates for, does David Griffett skate for Antihero? Or does he skate for Creature? I think it's Antihero, right? So I say, like, they could potentially be in the game because he does a voice in the game. Am I going to be switched to Goofy in session? No, I am sticking to regular skating in session because that's how I feel comfortable. Yeah, Death Wish would be a cool addition. Jeff wants songs. Skates Mystery. My friend signed up for a playtest a while ago and forgot about it when I told him I was interested. He's like, oh, I signed up. for it a while ago, but didn't wait to play together. That's annoying, man. That sucks. Yeah, more board sizes, more board shapes would be a really nice addition. Oh, man, that would have been so nice. Tray flip nose blunt. I think it's kind of crazy that I'm playing on no grind assist because it's very easy to get in the grinds. He's on creature? Okay, cool. I knew it was either anti-hero or creature. I would love creature to be in the game. Oh, he had wait to play with you? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you said... Alright. That's nice. That's a good friend then, Raven. That's a good friend if he's waiting. Hey, Vor, what's up? Yeah, there is still a little bit of grind assist, even with it turned all the way off. It's kind of weird. Man, the cat's going crazy. Well, guys, I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to head off and get my dinner now. We have been streaming for 3 hours, and I'm getting a bit hungry. My dinner's getting cold. The cat is going insane right now. Yeah, so I think if you guys want to see more Skate, want to see me stream more Skate, then let me know. I'd love to play some more on stream. And I think I'll continue to stream until everybody gets access. I'll probably stream some more because, you know, it's nice to be able to kind of show the game off to you guys. For, you know, the people that don't have access, but also for the people that do have access, it's cool to actually be able to play with you guys live on stream. So feel free to add me as a friend on EA as well. It's Pigeon Thief is my name. If you're on the EA app, add me as a friend, and then we can play on stream, or we can just play while I'm playing in my own time. Don't be shy. If you see me in the game, come up and say hello, and yeah, we'll have some fun. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everybody. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate everybody hopping in the stream. And I'll catch you guys. I have a video tomorrow. Catch you guys tomorrow then for this video. Yeah. Peace. Hey, bye. Goodbye. Alright, guys. Thanks. See you later.